Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your finale general monthly reading here at Power of Three and me, Amber. It's also the finale of the year. Um, those of you that have been here before, you know I was contemplating it due to the numbers. So the channel's not going to be gone, no, but your general monthly readings are now going to be elemental. You're going to be with your counterparts. So look for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio starting next month um, for your general monthly reading. That way I only get 4 clicks in the head a month instead of 12. So the word from the Holy Spirit for next year, I really have no clue. I really don't. So you've got one this month. I also have some love affirmations for you for this reading. And so let's see what comes out for you, Cancer. Here we go from the Holy Spirit. Cancer, stay ever so close to me, and you will not deviate from the path I have prepared for you. This is the most efficient way to stay on track. It is almost the most enjoyable way. Men tend to multiply duties in their observance of religion. This practice enables them to give me money, time, and work without yielding up to me what I desire the most, their hearts. Rules can be observed mechanically. Once they become habitual, they can be followed with minimum effort and almost no thought. These habit-forming rules provide a false sense of security, lulling the soul into a cata- comatose condition. Comatose. I don't know how to say this word. Comatose, I guess. Comatose, yeah, condition. What I search for in my children is an awakened soul that thrills to the joy of my presence. I created mankind to glorify me and enjoy me forever. I provided the joy. Your path is to glorify me by living closely. From the Holy Spirit, Cancer, let's see what comes out for December 2025 for their finale general monthly reading. Ask and it shall be given you. Look at that. Excitement plus. Something just so exciting. I almost feel like you got it too easy. That's what's I'm getting right here, right now, Cancer. Um, we'll see. We're using the Blessed Bee for your overall energy. Sign of Cancer. What's the overall energy for December 2025? A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. Maybe what you asked for was yours to begin with, but you had to fight to get it somehow, or you had to be prepared to. Hmm. Supporting energy, moon manifestation oracle for the sign of Cancer, please. Oops. Supporting energy, please, for Cancer. First quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. Right. Because people might be making you feel like if it was yours, you'd have it, or if it was meant to be there, or whatever the case may be. I mean, Cancer could be anything. But I have a feeling based on this energy, even though you might be the only one in the room that feels this way, you're absolutely 1000% correct. Let's see what comes out for your highest good. We're using the Shadow Escapes Tarot for the main spread. For the sign of Cancer, please, for their highest good. What do they need to know? Five of Pentacles, see? It's a lot, not enough. Being set apart from what is yours. Money is what I'm getting. And the next one is sticking out, so I'm going to grab it. I don't know what it is, but Ten of Swords. So you absolutely were betrayed here. You were betrayed. The blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. You know why? Because you're not going to take this laying down. Somebody stole your money somehow, some way. Could be a company, it could be something personal. Let's get one more here for Cancer. Knight of Swords. The fast talker. Scam artist. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Ace of Swords. And that's the truth. But they didn't tell the truth. You know what's behind that? The Magician. That's the whole point of a scam, is people falling for something that's not true. Even though the lie's not out here, it doesn't have to be. The Ten of Swords is here. Complete betrayal. Okay, we're clarifying for you with the Patu Tarot. And I have a feeling this is symbolic for you, this deck, because whatever happened here is tattooed on your brain and your heart forever. The sign of Cancer, please, December 2025. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking to Spudgy. They call me. Nice. Five of Cups under our Five of Pentacles. Look at those tears. That's a horrible thing to have happen. Under the Ten of Swords, please. The Magician, see? We're tricked. It was all a trick. It was all an illusion to get your money. Cancer. I'm just zipping along here, but what else is there to say? The details are the details. It doesn't matter. Um, ask and it shall be given you. Mm. Under the Knight of Swords, please. The Hangman. Well, I have a feeling that this is what you'd like to see to the person that scammed you. I mean, is it a scam over the phone? Scam over the internet? Did somebody literally personally come along in your life, Cancer, and scam you? But that Hangman with the illumination around the head, what that tells me is what I'm saying here also is that this Knight of Swords here, the fast talker, put a lot of thought and effort into it. So whether it's like I say, over the internet or the phone, it's well thought out. Or if it's on a personal level, You can just kind of magnify that by a million. Makes it worse too. I mean, I don't mean I'm not under undoing anything done by a stranger, but when it's somebody actually gets to know you and then you know what I mean? Like you can at least say, oh, at least these people don't, they kind of probably cut themselves off in a personal way and they don't care, they don't know you. But when you get to know somebody, that just makes it worse, I would think. Love affirmations here. Let's see what comes out for Cancer here. A blessing. You got two on a, oh no, that's okay. That's like, holy crap, 20. A blessing. See, let's just see what comes out here. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided with honor your feeling. See, you just keep getting like a bunch. All right, there's yours there. Okay. Oh shit. Okay, yeah, another one. First, listen to your conscience. Listen to your conscience because of this, the whole thing. Ask and it shall be given you, which is probably a battle plan. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided because, like I said, you're not going to take this land down. Honor your feelings. Listen to your conscience. Unless what else? You are now ready for new ventures. The light is here. You are now ready for new ventures. I would say a battle is a venture, wouldn't you? You might be thinking about finding a way to not only reverse this or fix it for yourself, but for the collective in the future. Perhaps some of you, Five of Cups under the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Holy cow. You got open your heart to see the good in others. That is what is your love affirmation for the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Because that's exactly what you did. That's going to be, you know, probably difficult for you at this point right now. Ask and it shall be given you, though. You see, so it's like somehow I feel this message is here to help you understand beforehand that you're going to be able to open your heart and see the good in others again because something is going to happen for you to make this right again. Um, the Magician under the Ten of Swords for Cancer. Be you, the world needs you. See, what did I just say about possibly bringing awareness to the collective about said scams or, well, let's face it, there's a lot of relationship scams too, where people get scammed that they're really in a relationship with somebody. So that might be tied to this as well. Again, it's general, so it's gonna vary, right? For some of you, it's just a quick scam. For others, it's dragged out because you think you're in a romance with somebody. The Hangman under the Knight of Swords, you are helping many. So I think that's exactly what you're doing is actually, you know what is being brought to my mind? There's actually probably in America, I'm sure, but there's like I don't want to call it a show, but there's people, okay, that work to help people that are being scammed and they don't realize it. So they do the due diligence for them on the situation. Whether it's through family or, reaching out to these people. I don't know who they are. I forget. Anyway, and some of you might know exactly what I'm talking about, but there's a lot of romance scams, and that's more and more what I'm picking up on here because it's personal, but it's an internet thing at the same time. It's a scam. It's heavily on people think they're dating Elon Musk or they think they're dating, some they think, yeah, anyway, so that's what I'm getting here. I didn't mean to just pick on him, but the most recent one that I watched, that's the lady thought that's who she was talking to. So I guess that's sorry, Elon, you were just an example. They're really kind of victims in it as well because people just like that was a scam and a half because to get somebody to fall, why would Elon Musk ask anybody for money? You know what I mean? Like, please, like, apply some brain cells to the situation. You know what I'm saying? One of the richest people on the planet is not going to ask you for a couple grand over and over again. It's not going to happen. So hopefully, if this happened to you, Cancer, and it might not be like I didn't mean to make it sound like you're dumb or anything, or you would fall for that. But this person might have scammed you in a much more clever way, and where it did seem more genuine. They're not some sort of movie star or anything like that. So again, take it how it applies because people just let their emotions run away with them. Um, hoping not in a bad way, just hoping to help, hoping to find love. These are not bad things, but it is bad when you take advantage of it. Cancer or not. If this happened to you, I'm so sorry. But again, don't forget that this is here because nobody wants to see something like that happen to somebody. So we're gonna get your advice from the power of three. For the sign of Cancer, please. Their advice. December 2025. Yeah. A blessing that advice on a blessing on a battle that can't be avoided with honor your feelings. Knock three times on the ceiling if you want. See, like I feel like, this person was always acting like, they're there for you to talk to and you the same, except that you were the one actually doing the giving financially for whatever jerked off reason they were giving you. Um, and I think it just became like like something that people fall for it and they fall for that person saying that, they care and they're always there texting or whatever saying, how are you and blah blah blah, acting like they care, but they don't. Five of Cups under the Five of Pentacles, please, for Cancer. I will never admit the truth. And um that will be true for like see, don't forget the truth here. And see, is at the bottom of the main spread. You'll never admit the truth. Maybe you will never admit the truth, Cancer. I don't know. Take that how it applies. Only you within you know how that is. Like, if it's more of a personal thing where you actually physically knew the person, it was like not over the internet. You actually maybe met them online, but you met up with them, thought it was really genuine, really true. And now that they scammed you, but maybe they're long gone and you will never ever get the truth out of them. Magician under the Ten of Swords, please. Cancer. I burned the bridge. Exactly. They're long gone. They're long gone because it's what they had planned all along. They burned that bridge on purpose so that you wouldn't hunt them down and find them. But I have a feeling you're battle ready, a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided because you're more and more. I feel like, like I feel like I'm revving up here. Like, yeah, like there's no way I'm letting this SOB get away with it. Uh, the Hangman under the Knight of Swords. I am unaware how selfish I am. Do you believe that? Well, I guess I have to say when people, like I say, can do that to somebody else, especially even getting to know them. It's one thing to do it over the internet because they don't know you, so what? They don't care. But when you get to know somebody even a little bit and really meet them, and you still want to scam them and hurt them and rob them, answer. Again, I'm so sorry, but I really hope that this message helps you, motivate you to know that this will turn around eventually for you in the future, and I'm pretty sure it'll never happen again. And I like the fact that you're in battle mode, that you're not going to take it laying down like a victim. That's wrong. Regardless of whether you got scammed or not, this is wrong. Flat out, full stop. Um, again, I dreamt about it last night too, but I'm telling everybody that E deck, some of the, I've got a lot of decks. There's only a choice to use. Actually, you have to read the book. And the E deck is what I wanted to close with, and I can't find the book to save myself. It's in here somewhere, but I can't find it. And I actually get pissed off and sick of looking for it. So I didn't have time anymore. So we're using the power of love to close out your finale reading for December 2025. And don't forget next month to look for your elemental general reading. For the sign of Cancer, please close this energy out safely and give them the message they need. Take away. December 2025. Thank you so much. See you. You got friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge a love-based connection. See, that's the problem, is trying to hang on to that in the future after what happened, because you felt that way to begin with. So how in the flying could this happen? I just whispered the F shot there, but um, you're friendly and kind and giving and loving and warm, and maybe this was also you in that scenario where you were just friendly and giving, and you gave and they took and ran and took a little more. So again, take that how it applies for you, but just know that this energy is going to come back to you. But I feel like you have to battle for it or be ready to. Cancer, I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you in the new year. I hope that you have a wonderful Christmas and a happy holiday season. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.